Alright, so right where he is the start of the trail at the road, so it's not very far coming down here. If you want to go to the top of the falls, there's a split here. There's a V, a Y in the road, fork in the road. If you want to go to the top of the falls, you can go to the right. If you want to go to the bottom of the falls and that rock island, you go to the left. And then there's also, if you do go to the left here and go to the bottom first, and you want to get to the top after, you don't have to come all the way back to this V. There's a place in the middle of the trail up there where you can scale up a little bit of a steep part with rocks and trees that doesn't feel very risky. It's kind of fun. This trail in is a little overgrown, but still definitely a trail. And we're walking it even right after it rained. And so it's very muddy and still is not very treacherous because there's rocks embedded. So like right here, this is really steep. Well, I don't know about really steep. It's 45-degree angle down, and yet it's there's rocks here that we'll be able to navigate our way down. I'm not going to try to hold my camera while I do it, but it's easily walkable. So there's the waterfall. The road is back there. So you follow the grass line right there, this like sawgrass, right along this riverbank. It just comes right along here. And the narrowest part of the stream here is where you want to cross to get to this little rock island. If you cross in the narrowest part of the stream here, there's some big boulders out in the middle, or out in a third of the way over. And if you cross right there, it's only about 4 feet deep. And so I was able to wear my backpack and not get it wet. And actually a little bit back this way, between this boulder and this boulder, if you cross right here, I didn't cross there, but it looks even shallower, like maybe 2-3 feet deep. So even a little kid could probably cross there and have no problem. And the water's not that swift. I didn't even feel it pushing me. Not far into the trail here, maybe 150 yards before the sheer cliff kind of gets really sheer. There's a scramble of rocks here. It goes up into the forest. And so here's the scramble. It's just kind of grabbing onto trees and walking up the dirt. Again, I don't know if I can video while I do this, but it's probably not safe. But just grabbing trees here. And this is the scramble up, so pretty steep. It's not really that slippery, and it's really wet. You're just holding the trees as ladder rungs and get to this upper trail here. Adventure on to the top of the falls. Some places like this where you gotta down climb, but it's pretty cool actually. There's actually some less fit people that are coming behind us, and they're making reward. There's a whole nother waterfall over there. We could walk right over to that other waterfall from right there. All these little falls up here. This is fantastic. Look at this. This is incredible. Totally worth the hike. Oh man. Look at that. Holy cow. We're at the top of the falls. There's all these little falls up here. Alright, here we are. Top of the waterfall. A long ways down. This will be the longest cliff jump I've ever done.